Hi, welcome to today's Infocast. So, again, today's Infocast is going to be very enlightening and quite interesting. So, we often hear the word called brain break, sensory breaks, or movement breaks. Now, movement breaks are very important not only for a child who is on spectrum or who has alternate or diverse needs, where I would mention about a child who has a lot of hyperactivity, inattention, ADHD or ADD or ODD or sensory processing difficulties or developmental coordination disorders of praxia where they feel overloaded or lot of sensory overstimulation is there. So it's not only required by such a child but also by us in order to rejuvenate. So movement break will always help us to rejuvenate. And when I talk about rejuvenation, it means that you will be able to focus better, you will be calm, you would be calming your nerves, you would be more mindful and grounded. If there would be any kind of a strain you feel in your eyes, so now you'll be able to relax your eyes also. So all this will be taken care of if you have a movement break. So why do you want a coffee break? Well, if you've thought of an answer, that's why. That's the very same reason a child needs a movement break. Now, there are millions of ways you can give movement break at a therapy center or in the playground or in the school. But what about at home? So usually we do not, or we have lack of ideas of giving movement breaks at home. So now let's talk about the movement breaks that can be given at home, and I'm going to call them with my own innovative names. So first is play outside. Yes, you need to encourage your child to go and play outside, even if it simply involves just collecting some sticks or playing in the mud or just 2 rounds on the slide. So that's one movement break that you need to go. So play outside. Next is dance party. Now, dance party could be like you can take turns with your child and you can do your own step, then the child can do another of their own step. So this is going to give them lot of like recharge, and that is also going to make them little bit more interested for the next task in line, and it's always going to give them lot of relaxation and peace at mind. Next is obstacle course. Yes, you can do an obstacle course indoors also. For this, you would be requiring a lot of pillows, blankets, toys, cushions, and where you have to basically incorporate movements like crawlings, tiptoeing, jumping, crashing. At least they can do this thrice along an obstacle course that you have created with all objects I mentioned. Next is pillow pile. So have a child lie flat on his stomach, that is a proning position, and bury him in the pillows, and you can let the child have the face turned to one side. Now you can actually apply little pressure on the pillows and have them experience a squish. You can make them more playful, you can sing a song, you can play a music, and you can reverse roles. You do this on the child once like a pillow pile, and then the child does the same thing on you. So this would be more interesting. Next is a blanket burrito. So again, lay out a blanket on the floor and have the child lie down on one corner of the blanket or one edge of the blanket and then roll him up just like a burrito. So you can leave the face out, and this you can repeat like twice. And this could also be like you're making a child as a burrito or a bread roll or whatever you want to name it. This is again a movement break, giving them lot of sensory input, giving them lot of proprioceptive input, which will help them to focus better, relax, is going to release some serotonin, that is going to be a happy hormone released into their body. Next is floor drawing. So this is a very amazing activity to be given as a movement break, where the child is going to not only get a movement break but also exercise his creative expression. So have the child lay down on his belly, and he could be like propping over his hands, like he's on his elbows, resting on his elbows, and if he tries to sit up. So now you can give them a Like you can give them a chalk and he can just simply scribble on the floor with the chalk. So as he's lying flat or she is lying flat on the belly, again it is giving lot of pressure on the required joints of the body. Again it is giving lot of grounding energy, lot of calmness and relaxation, promoting the release of again happy hormones, good healthy neurotransmitters. And plus they are doing some creative work with the chalk on the floor, or you can simply give them a big chart paper or roll out a big tissue roll and let them do some dab with cotton. So all this can be done in this floor drawing. So I have talked about 6 things which can be done as a home movement break. That's play outside, a dance party, obstacle course, pillow pile, blanket burrito or a bread load, and floor drawing. So do try this with your little chap anytime when you feel that they need a movement break. Yes, they definitely need a movement break. And thank you for listening to this Infocast. I hope I have given you some meaningful things to do. See ya.